What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you a video discussing the Utah Jazz's future. Let's talk about it. So I just did a video on the T-Wolves' immediate future and my reaction to the trade of Gobert going to the T-Wolves. I put the link in. I put the card in the right-hand corner. But I want to now focus on the Jazz's future and my thoughts on the rumor of Ayton coming to the Jazz via sign and trade. Um, you know, and first things first, I'm not a Utah Jazz fan. I'm not a T Wolves fan. I'm completely unbiased. I have no horse in the race. I would not, I would definitely not do a sign and trade if I were the Jazz to get Deandre Ayton. Ayton is unproven. You know, I'm on the believer. I'm a believer, excuse me, of Ayton has more to show than what he's shown in Phoenix. I am on that side of the fence, but you just don't know. You just don't know. Then reports are coming out of Phoenix that you had guys like Chris Paul, which was known. You had Monty Williams. You had D Book. You had other players, Crowder, pushing Aiden hard, pushing him hard. And yeah, he was good, but if you push him that hard just to get that outcome from him, I mean, just to get that little bit of his potential, yeah, I'm good on him. To me personally, because he's not going to get pushed that hard. I would presume in Utah. I don't think so. I don't think Mitchell is that leader to do that. I don't think Pat Bev stays long term past a year. And heck, you see Pat Bev getting your butt, but you had CP3 getting your butt the last couple years. You know what I'm saying? If you're eight, and so it's just too unknown personally. No, so if I'm Utah, I go away from it. I resign Hassan Whiteside. Um, I bring in a guy like Thomas Bryant, who's a free agent currently. Rumor is he's being eyed by the Lakers and a couple other title contending teams. I'll give him a decent deal, bring him in, or bring any big man in. You know, not any, but a guy that's solid, good defensively, decent offensively. A overall solid guy, 6'10" or better. Bring him in, come behind Hassan Whiteside. Let Wessler grow a little bit, a year or two. But yeah, I wouldn't go with Ayton. I would bring in some perimeter two-way players. I did a prediction video 2 weeks ago now, if I'm not mistaken, on going the Jazz going to get Kyle Kuzma, and I predicted the Jazz will either keep both or they will trade away Gobert. And if that happens, I would want them to get Kyle Kuzma from the Jazz, a guy like him who played well last year on both sides of the ball. He took a step up on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I would want a guy like Kuzma to be my running mate if I'm Mitchell for right now. Until you find something better, Kyle Kuzma is a solid number two. There's no way in the world the Jazz are going to get a star player, so they're not going anywhere no time soon. So I wouldn't rush it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't put all the faith in Ayton, all that capital in going to get Ayton, and he not work out. I would go get a solid guy like Kuzma. He's gonna give you 20. He's gonna give you some good rebounds and solid defense. I will go get some more guys, because you have two similar players. I'm looking at that roster now. You have two similar players in Jordan Clarkson and Malik Beasley. They're almost the same guy. As I call them, flamethrowers. 6 men off the bench, 7 men off the bench, come in the game, throw it up. That's what you do. Throw it up. We've seen moments in the recent past of both guys throwing it up and getting hot. You know what I mean? We know that's what they're known for. They get paid just for that. And Malik's a good defender as well. He's solid, but those two mainly are offensive guys who are going to throw it up. And that's what I would want from one of those guys, not both. I would want to parlay him into a defensive wing as well, another two-way guy. I had no names really. Maybe one of the, off the top of my head, not even thinking, one or both of the twins, Caleb and Cody Martin. Perfect move. They're both available. I think both are restricted free agents, if I'm not mistaken. Go get both of them. They're solid players. They're used to a fast pace of play, being with the Hornets all those years, especially when they brought in Melo. The pace of play got a lot faster. So, man, I just don't see the point of getting Ayton. I see it. I do see the appeal in it, but it's just too risky. Hearing what you hear from the Suns, all that pushing, all that fussing, all that barking at him just to get that, and that was good. What the production they got from him was 17-8, 17-9, I believe, was his average there. That's good. But for that amount of money, it's not worth it. You know, that's why I like moves of the Lakers getting Damian Jones solid, I think 2-year deal. That's nice. You don't need, if he's not gonna impact you amazingly like Gobert did. Like, listen, as I said in my Gobert video, in my T Wolves video, I mentioned earlier, Gobert changes life in any team he goes to. Any team. We're gonna see a Jazz team that get work on the inside now. Gobert used to stop that happening as much as possible. They're gonna drive in like crazy on Mitchell. They're gonna drive past Conley like crazy. They're gonna drive past Bogdan. Like, come on now. People underestimate Gobert's status in the league, and players do as well. NBA players do as well. And hey, I can't talk about an NBA player, but outside looking in, I've been saying for a while now, Gobert is the top guy defensive wise. Defensively, no one can say nothing to him. Nobody. You can't look down on him. Not even height. No, not even if you were 8 foot tall, you couldn't look down on him. His resume and his play on film on the court is amazing. He can switch as a big man. All that. I'm not gonna ruin you, Jazz fans. You know, y'all had him for all those years. Y'all know what he can do. You know y'all in trouble when they attack that lane now. Hassan Whiteside is cool. He's not Gobert. You know, and you won't find it nowhere anytime soon. Maybe unless you can get old boy Victor that's coming next draft. But other than that, though, you know, I just think they need to go search and hunt for some wings. See who's available. You know, T.J. Warren, an offensive wing. You know, sign him to a cheap deal to be a backup. You know, because you had Rudy Gay, so they're kind of the same player as well. So, you know, just spitball names out there. But they have capital now for the future. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't waste it on Ayton, who might not be the right player for you. Because you might push Mitchell out if Ayton needs to be barked at, needs to be coached up still. You know, he's a daggone vet now, 4 or 5 years in the league now. Ayton should be ready to go. He should be, hey, I know what I got to do. I know what I need to do. Let's go do it. If you got all them years and experience under Chris Paul and Booker getting barked on and Jay Crowder getting barked on, and you still can't do it without being barked on, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. So, you know, me personally, don't take my word for none with a grain of salt. I'm not a Jazz fan, but I would not go get Ayton. I'm going to get Kuzma. I'm going to get the Martin twins. I'm going to get TJ. I'm going to get some two. And I know Warren's not a two-way guy, but I'm going to get a two-way versatile guy, about two of them. Trey Malik Beasley, keep Clarkson because he loves it. Utah loves him. He loves Utah back, so he says. Keep him there. Trade away Malik Beasley. Trade away Pat Beverly, and bring in some wing depth. Bring in some wing depth, man. That's my opinion on it. That's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.